Welcome to Between the Mics podcast, where we will talk about anything and everything. Who knows? We might talk about sports games that we're watching, what's going on in our lives outside of podcasting and streaming, motivational things that we want to share, the live streaming that we're doing, the games that we're playing, and who knows, probably some tech. But all I know is that there will be lots of laughs and great stories told. Between the Mics, you have myself, known as the awesome Dado Online, or you can just call me Mike, and my co-host, known as Flinty Dog Online, or you can call him AJ. We appreciate and are excited to have you here and joining us and listening to us as we take you through our chaotic mayhem of thoughts between the mics.
And we're live. People are gonna be like, you guys just can't get it figured out. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my voice. I don't know what to do with anything. It's
better than being scripted. I mean, we're giving them the real deal, Dado and Flinty right here, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
What? No. Fuck no. I should just hide underneath this desk. That would be better off for everybody listening.
No, I can see you hide underneath the desk and try to pop up, try to be funny, and show you here's
in the whole desk flips or something stupid. Yeah. Just take my microphone and sit underneath there. What was that movie? The Bench Warmers, where the guy was afraid of the sun and hid in the closet and ate sunscreen. Is that what that movie was?
I don't remember. It sounds familiar, but I just don't remember what it's from.
That's what I would feel like. Be like the guy underneath there. Be like, hi guys, welcome to Between the Mics podcast. I'm afraid of the sun.
Yeah, I know. I'm speaking of desks. Anytime I move, you could see how much shakes. So I'm currently in the market, Facebook Marketplace, looking for actual desk. I found a executive desk.
Oh.
And I got told it looked like an old man's desk, and I was like, you know what? I'll take that because I am becoming
an old man.
Old. Yeah. It was an L-shaped desk. It had something over here where I could put like my achievements and everything like that up in there. I like that idea.
Yeah.
While we're doing the podcast, I could hang my hats up in there or put them up on display.
Listen, Miss Lady, just because it's an old person desk doesn't mean it's not functional.
Yeah, it's got drawers. It's got a place to put a freaking printer.
See? Look, I'm sold, and I don't even need the desk.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about doing what you did, kind of like make my own.
Yeah.
But
this desk,
I'm actually in a spare bedroom, not in a basement.
Right. True that. Yeah, this desk is as old as my son. This desk is at least 8 years old because this is actually leftover countertop from when I built his school that he goes to now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. This is the same countertop that they have in their science labs at the elementary school. Yeah. Somebody fucked up and cut it wrong, so I was like, I'll take it.
They do. You know how it goes in the trades whenever somebody messes up. I'm waiting for somebody to screw up granite.
You can be like, hey, right here. Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks.
They'll stop this. Like, I'm barely touching it, and it's...
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can get it to move, but it takes a lot.
I think the only thing I'll miss is, like, how my microphone could just clip right onto the side.
Yeah. That's what I had to customize and drill a hole and get mine to fit and put a screw through it. I had to do all kinds of shit, but it works. It works. But
welcome to the old man podcast startup. Holy hell!
Over here talking about thrifting and getting a new desk. Jesus, we
gotta give the people what they want. I mean, this is the real us, man.
We're not faking it.
No.
I'm excited. I think he should post a photo when he gets this executive desk because now he's going to get it because I don't care what she has to say or what her opinion is.
I don't. It's my office. She has the rest of the house. I have the office.
Right.
So sooner or later, these doors are going to be gone, and I'm going to put bookshelves in there.
There you go.
So it's actually going to be pretty cool. But I have to figure out how I'm going to get it to the house. I'm thinking about renting a U-Haul truck.
Yeah, it ain't going to fit in the Nissan.
No. Not at all.
Nor do I think they would appreciate you picking it up in the fire truck. So
No. And plus, anyway, I'm not going to go up 9 feet up and put it up in the hose bed. Because this thing's like solid oak. So you already know it's like true wood. So it's going to be a heavy son bitch.
at least when you get mad when you're playing Assassin's Creed Shadows and you beat the shit out of your desk, it won't break.
Yeah, I have the other part. This was an L-shaped desk. And it is now an inline
Just
desk.
one line.
Yeah, because the second one's over here holding my lovely lamp over here.
Wouldn't have been because you fucking Hulk smashed it.
No, definitely not. Call of Duty was not into play on that. But yeah, I heard you bring up Assassin's Creed. That's been my baby since it came out, honestly.
Well, I know you were streaming it the other night, and you, this poor guy could not get past whoever the hell he was fighting. I think it's because you had the big guy. I think you should have taken the little person, but that's my opinion.
Oh yeah, the Noe, because she's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Like the stats are different, but the big guy Yasuke, he's a tank though. Like if you just want to go in and murder an entire village,
Take that guy.
he's the guy to do it. And the one lieutenant. Well, I also realized that I was playing on like I don't know, like hardcore
God mode.
Yeah, like I was getting one hit by a level 17 and I'm level 22 and I'm like, how is this possible? And then I looked through my settings after stream and I was like, oh.
Noob. That's what I put the settings on because I suck.
Well, they do, what's nice about Assassin's Creed, you could do like tailored towards somebody that doesn't want to like get their ass beat.
Sure.
All the time. It's like the story concept, and it's just you go in, yeah, you do some fighting and everything like that, but it's more tailored towards the story.
Sure.
But dude, there's like, I'm gonna say probably if I spent every day, which I obviously can't, but if I spent every day, I probably wouldn't be able to finish everything in the game in a year.
You don't think so? Is it that
No.
fast?
Oh yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that in depth.
Oh, dude, between all the legendary equipment that you have to go find, well, you can go find, like you don't have to, but you could build your own like dojo where it's like your study, all the collectible items. So like every person that you assassinate, you get like a specialty weapon. You can go put that inside this dojo, and it's like a collective thing.
Sure.
It goes really in depth, and the story I would say it's like an 8 out of 10 so far because it's like your typical like Japanese samurai.
My father.
Yeah, my father, got killed. Time to take revenge, and
Mulan comes out of nowhere. Basically, it's like Assassin's Creed version.
Yeah, but some of the I don't know how to put it, but there's like people were really mad about it because it's not historically accurate.
It's a game.
Yeah, well, Assassin's Creed got it because it like taught a lot about a history. Like there was some college professor that taught history off of I think Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
What?
Because it was on the backstory of the Knights Templar.
Yeah.
And they were talking about it, and then like it was almost accurate enough where he taught it in his class. Like he played Assassin's Creed. I think it was just a cop for him to play Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Like he sounds like a nerd that doesn't want to work. Like, yeah. Look, guys,
But
we're going to learn about the Knights Templar, and then fucking yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you see the Knights Templar like 6 times. I've played every Assassin's Creed. You see the Knights Templar like 6 times in that one. Like, come on now, bro. It's not really that historically accurate.
I think you're onto something. I think he was just trying to play.
100%.
I've only
But
played the Odyssey. I haven't really dove too deep into it. I so far like them, but
Yeah, I mean, what was the first one you started off at?
Odyssey.
That was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. You need to get your Xbox out and go get the Ubisoft Plus and go back and play the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then go from there. Because the play style and everything like that is phenomenal in the first one. I want a remake of it.
What is that? They remastered what was it, Mafia or something like that, the definitive edition, and it's like the same game but like 10 times better in graphics. Like that's what we like. I was looking at games the other day when we were in Nashville at the used media place, and um, I was like, I saw Driver and Driver 2 for PlayStation. I'm like, oh, somebody please remake Driver.
Yeah, I think we're running out of ideas
Sure.
for video games. And I think we just need to start remastering some of the good ones. Like Call of Duty finally saved their asses with the release of Verdansk. They
Right.
saved their asses.
Yeah, you keep telling me I need to get BO6, so I need
Yeah.
to look into that one of these days. But there's so many things that everybody wants me to get. And, speaking of remakes, and it's not really a remake, so everybody that's a fucking Nintendo fan, calm down. Mario Kart 9 looks cool, but it's Mario Kart. Like
Yeah.
it's the same. It's just revamping and pushing new things into it. Like go back and recreate Driver. You know what? I'll give a GoFundMe to start a fucking Need for Speed Underground remake. Please God.
Thank you. That I don't play racing games or anything like that.
But that
Need
one?
for Speed Underground and Underground 2 were my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Need for Speed Carbon. Those are the only driving games I've ever played.
See, I Carbon was the one that was like Tokyo Drift, right?
Sorta.
Yeah. Okay. It
It was
wasn't the one. That's the one like where you would go down the mountains and do all that, right?
yeah, it was whenever they first released the new Porsche 911 Turbo
Okay.
S, and they released it with that game.
Gotcha.
So it was like whenever they really started with the like the turf wars.
Right. Which, sometimes it's like I don't always appreciate some of the gameplay in Need for Speed. It drives you away. It's like you're trying too hard. Just be a racing game, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Go back and yes, Carbon. I know which one. Yes, that was the Undergrounds and Carbon were the fucking
Mm-hmm.
pow. And then you can
Because
throw
Carbon
Carbon in
didn't-
there every once in a while.
Yeah, well, freaking Carbon didn't get into like, oh, now you're the top wanted driver. Now you got to go. Like, I don't like Forza. Unpopular opinion. Like, I get like the car meets and everything like that, but all of a sudden you're running drugs and then you're doing this and then you're doing that. I'm like, all right, what's the famous freaking movie franchise? Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious. Yeah.
Like, calm down. Like, after the fourth one, like, no, okay, now you guys are secret agents. Like,
Secret agent. Yeah, right.
Like, get fucked. Like, you guys started off with just racing and worrying about Hector with his twin spoon engines.
Yeah,
and,
without his fucking hood on there. That was, yeah.
that's the biggest thing you guys had to worry about. And next thing you know, it's like, now we're jumping from helicopters with cars and parachutes and...
Yeah, you got half the WWE in there, John Cena and fucking The Rock and whoever else was a part of. Yeah, I agree with you. I completely agree. I think we take it back, just redo some of the old stuff. Like I just saw that on the Switch 2 that's coming out is that they're gonna have all the GameCube games like on Nintendo Online or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I am so looking forward to, like, obviously Super Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been a great, but Super Mario Sunshine, it was on the GameCube.
See, I was never a GameCube guy, and like I was never a Mario game person either. I played Mario Kart with the kids, but like that's in Smash Brothers or whatever it is. But like that's about as far as I go into it.
I know you and I played Mario Party on my GameCube
Oh.
a couple times.
I'm sure, but it's not. It doesn't stick in the craw
Yeah.
for me. Like it does. Some people, like Rachel, is super into like all the Mario's, and like our sons love like Mario Odyssey and going through all. I'm like, I don't. It just doesn't tickle my fancy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, they're just redoing it a different style. Like Mario 64, classic game.
Mm-hmm.
I had hundreds of hours as a kid on that.
Sure.
And then, like, nowadays, like Odyssey, I don't even think I've ever. Excuse me. I don't think I've ever touched it.
I mean, it's cool, and the boys love it. It's just I don't know. Like they asked me for help, and I'm like, I have no interest. Like I don't even want to touch this because I just Yeah, it's not. It's just
Yeah.
me. Nothing against the game. It's just that parallel playing or whatever it's called. It's not me.
Yeah, it felt good playing Verdansk again because like they took away a lot of the crap that ruined Warzone,
Mm-hmm.
and they went back to the basic Warzone, and it was kind of nice. But also, we're moving into the whole BR thing. You know, we've entered that a while ago, but
Yeah, that's definitely on the list of things to get or try is VR gaming. I mean, super immersive, and that's awesome. I would be on a completely different spectrum than most. Like I'd be sitting here with like a farm sim or a flight sim set up with VR, so you can look at all the gauges or turn and look at your plow versus having to push the button to do like ATS things like that. That's where I would be with VR.
yeah, that'd
Or
be pretty cool.
I'd be like the one guy on Instagram. Gosh, I can't remember his name, but he plays that hard bullet or whatever it's called. It's like John Wick. You get to go in there and be in VR, and
Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
I would want that.
Yeah, there's like an from Tarkov version of VR. I have a Quest Meta 2 coming.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was on an Amazon deal thing, so I picked it up for a nice price, and the office is literally a spare bedroom, and it's perfect for it. I want to get into because you can have your own bunker, you go on these raids, you collect weapons. So that's my kind of
Sure.
gameplay.
Yeah.
And I love watching him on TikTok because there's a dude that goes live on TikTok all the time, and it's his gameplay, and it looks freaking great.
And
And it's all VR.
yeah, and I want to try it, right? I'm on a completely different spectrum of nerd. Like it's just, and I don't, something about VR is to remove you. So like playing, like I would love to play Starfield or something, Star Citizen, Starfield, whatever, one of those
No Man's
games,
Sky.
just in VR. Like you're just in the middle of outer space.
Starfield would be crazy
Yeah, wouldn't
in
it?
VR. That would be amazing.
Even go back, like play Skyrim in VR, or
They do have that.
do they really?
Yeah.
What? God, don't tell
I
us
do.
this, Dado.
I do believe they have Skyrim in VR.
But that would be
I
insane just to be immersed in this environment that just, I don't know. That's the cool thing about VR. There's some really weird things about VR.
Yeah.
We'll leave that there. But
The chat room.
yeah,
That's an odd place in the internet, but
dark corner of the internet.
very dark corner of the internet. It's odd. But I think, yeah, I honestly agree. I think I'm not I mean, you've played Farming Sim with me.
Mhm.
I'm more of the organizer and setting shit up and just making it look good.
Right.
But construction simulator, I mean, I know you do it for a living, but I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool with some of the simulation that
Sure.
goes on.
I've played Construction Sim. It is very frustrating.
Yeah, someone told me that there's a new firefighting simulator out,
hmm
and I've watched one video of it, and I'm sitting there like, nope, I can't do it because I will get kicked off of Twitch faster than anything if I stream it. Oh no, because it doesn't some of it's okay, but it was driving to the call, yeah, okay, responding emergent, yeah, but not driving with due regard, not you can't actually grab the hose, it just pops into your hand and
Same.
how in the hell do you have 500 feet of 1 3/4 to go attack this simulated fire? Realistically, we only have 200 feet of attack line, and then some places like New York and all that stuff has 400 feet of attack line on the back end of their engines and stuff because they have the high rises.
Sure.
But it's just some of it's just unrealistic, and then you got the stupid ass Euro helmets. Get out of here with that stupid shit.
He's not even playing the game, folks, and we already got him going.
Yeah, I'm just it makes me angry.
Well, that's the only reason why I picked it up. We were at the exchange and we were looking for a game for my son, and he found Astrobot, and so I bought that. And I'm looking, and then I'm like, oh, look, Construction Sim for like $7. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try. I should have saved my $7. It's not that the game's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's just like that's what I do every day, and it's just like when I can't do it the way I know it needs to be done,
It irritates you.
you're like, what in the fuck?
Yep, and then now you don't have like a lead guy to yell at and be like, get this shit done correctly and don't use the retard read.
Right. And
use a real fucking tape measure.
it makes you appreciate like flight sim because there are true commercial pilots that I've watched and know stream it, and it's a true simulator compared to, not that farming sim's not a true sim or whatever. It's just not like that where it's every button functions, everything means something. You can go from cold and dark. Like in Construction Sim, you show up, you push a button, and you use the crane, you do that, and it's like, oh, what the? There's no tagline on it. That's illegal. Like,
OSHA.
Yeah, where's my guy on the ground that's rigging it all together? Where's my spot? Like, oh, I'm done. I can't.
Oh yeah, by the way, that pilot, I know for a fact he put in a request to come on the show, and I know if you're listening,
We're waiting.
we're waiting because I have a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of questions. Like I still have that notebook ready to go for you.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're listening, we're waiting.
Do it, fucker.
Do it. But I don't know. Watching you play Assassin's Creed Shadows, I was like, I've always liked those games. I need to calm down, just enjoy the game, not be so fucking ADD and just go. That's my problem.
Yeah, I had to slow myself down from the storyline because like I'm halfway through the storyline, like you seen it. Like I had, I think 6 of the 8 people already assassinated from like the main storyline, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I have 14 more people to go over here to help this town, and then I have to do that, and then I have to go over here, and then I want to find all the legendary stuff.
Yeah. I just need to slow down and play games. I guess recently with how life has been at work and things, that it's been just how quickly can I remove myself from the real world and escape into some type of fantasy of just don't care about anything else that's going on. I'm going to go play Call of Duty. I'm going to go play City Skylines. I'm going to go play Battlefield or whatever. It should just immerse in fast pace, keep my attention so that I'm not thinking about all the other shit.
Yeah. I mean, right now with between going to class and working shift schedule, it was kind of nice to stream Assassin's Creed, and then like I try to play at least 1 to 2 hours before I go to bed.
Right.
Because it is that good of a game, in my opinion.
And it's the graphics of it are insane. It looks like a beautiful game, and it's nuts to have a game like that the graphics are so intense. Then you go and see new games that are coming out, like this Repo game or Schedule One, and you're like,
No, I know.
where we go? Like it's two opposite ends of the spectrum. It's like either high-end 4K graphics made in Real Engine 5, and you're like, holy shit, I can see the nose hair on that motherfucker.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed, you could like the wind blows. You could see like on Naue, the female character, like her hair blows with the wind a little bit.
Right.
And then you go. I've been watching a lot of that Schedule One game because it's freaking hilarious. But it's just like, all right, now we're going back to the basic Nintendo 64 graphics.
Yeah, it's like quick hitter games, and that's probably part of our society. And as I explain to you and the audience how I feel about why I need high paced games or fast paced games to keep my attention, and that's part of it, right? They're just trying to turn out something new and engaging and fun so fast that you have two different sides of the gaming world. I want something new and entertaining, or I want something in-depth and quality. Like there's no in between. And if it is in between, it's like that game. What was that game that you were playing that Hellblade, or is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, Hellblade. Yeah,
Like that was a good game in the middle of the two.
yeah,
And it had horrible reviews or whatever. It just wasn't played as much. But like you watch the game, you're like, the sound quality's good, the graphics are decent. Like, so you
yeah.
have this middle of the road game that nobody pays attention to. You either have way over here with Repo and Schedule One, or like way over here with like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed. I mean, like Battlefield. It's just Ready or Not or Body Cam, like all of those. It's like there's just no in between.
No, not anymore. Like some people, like sooner or later I'll get an actual gaming PC and like try to actually run some like higher graphics and
Sure.
But my Xbox, like I don't know how much you've been keeping up with Microsoft and Xbox and like what they're planning on doing.
Nah, I
in
mean
like the next year or
a
so.
little bit, but not enough to say yes.
So basically, the new Xbox console is basically going to be a gaming PC.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have Steam built into it, so you could play all the games on Steam.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna wait for that puppy then, instead of buying a gaming PC.
That's what I'm like stuck in between, because like anything on Steam, you just sign into your Steam account, you have access to it.
I mean, fuck, right now it's a miniature gaming PC. It runs off of Microsoft programs and...
Yeah. So, like, they're really stepping up the game, and, like, PlayStation kind of needs to figure something out because, like, they don't own anything like Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, Microsoft is a huge company, and they own a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're just like, everybody's going to kind of a PC style. Let's just give them what they want.
Right, at an affordable cost that can play the shit that we're putting out there.
Yep, I think it's going to be like retail $700-800, which is going to be like on the cheaper end of a low end gaming PC.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be able to run Unreal Engine.
Right.
This is going to have everything built into it. It's going to have the new GX whatever graphics card.
Sure.
Like the brand new joint that just came out. It's going to have processors, more fans. It's going to have some of the high-speed things for $800. And you have full-on access to all the games like Ready or Not, Body Cam, Schedule 1. You're going to have all of that access of Steam built into one console.
That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah.
I want it now. Give it to me now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm staring at this, what we're doing the podcast on, and I have my little HP tower that can barely run Schedule 1.
Sure.
Barely run it. I'm running it like 14 frames a second.
and we're talking about low-end graphics, folks. Like,
yeah, low-end graphics. Like, my phone games have better graphics than that. And my PC could barely do it, but it does everything I want. It runs, you know, my streaming platform. It runs, you know, Discord. It runs this.
Sure.
I could, you know, I got Google pulled up here. I could watch YouTube and do multiple things, but it compromises my CPU.
Sure.
Now, if I could do all that, that's why I have, you know, my what's it called? My thing where I plug my Xbox into
Capture
go
card.
to the PC. My capture card. Thank you. I have that built in, and I play everything on my Xbox whenever I'm streaming or whatever.
Yep.
And the audio is so much better through the PC for some reason. Like, if I take my headset jack and plug it into my Xbox, the audio turns to shit.
Agreed. Unless you're, like, I'll go from the studio to the living room, or sometimes, depending on, like, if I'm playing City Skylines and just trying to numb the mind, I'll play it in the bedroom. But it's... even going through the PC to TV, it's very comparable, but you're right. You just plug in your headphone jack because you want to just fucking drown out the noise. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm not saying this to brag. These are $200 gaming headsets.
Yeah.
And it's all Bluetooth. It's got a gaming mode and a PC mode. I don't know what the hell is the difference, but as soon as I plug it in to my Xbox, it just tanks, and I'm like, you know, we got Gabs to thank us for, you know, fantastic audio.
Right.
So it's like he spoiled me to know the difference between good audio and shit audio.
Yeah, and then he shows up with his fucking crispy crisp
Oh man,
He's
that's
got
so
me.
sexy.
I know. I know. He's got me highly considering that if I get a new setup. But Gabs, he's the guy. So
Yeah, I said as soon as in a couple months, I might be getting an actual gaming PC, just like the lower end, so it runs a little bit more than what I have.
right, yeah, and we'll get there eventually. But it's nice to see somebody like Xbox going into trying to make something that can be more versatile, be more open to getting into Steam and allowing people to do those types of things. It's about time. It's
Yeah.
about time.
Yeah, I honestly cannot wait for that.
Oh, I'm super excited. And I just, you watch, like I said, you watch the different spectrums of the game. And I think, a lot of our friends are playing the repo game and it's hilarious.
It looks fun as hell. And like right now, like we're kind of stuck with the consoles, and
Yeah.
we can't enjoy that with our friends. And I'm not saying like, it's terrible, but it's like it would be fun to have me, you, Gabs, Phantom,
Sure.
The group get back together, because like whenever we were playing Arma together, dude, I had probably the most fun I've had on a video game in a long time whenever I had the group of boys
Sure.
involved. And like Arma's, cross-platform, so you could play with PC players and console players. So it was kind of nice to be able to do that. But like Repo looks like fun, and just imagine the stupid shit we could get into.
Right. I agree, and it's nothing. I'm happy for all the friends that are able to get a Jesus. I don't know what the hell just happened above me, but something just happened. I'm happy for all the friends that are able to get a gaming PC, but we miss you. We miss you here back in the console land. We miss you. Come back.
Yeah, I remember whenever Phantom was just playing on his PlayStation 5 Insurgency Sandstorm with us.
Mm-hmm. Now look at him. He's this big time streamer with 100+ viewers, followers, or whatever the fuck. You guys suck. Come back.
Yeah, I hate you all.
Leave us in the dust back here with our consoles.
But the one thing they don't have is Between the
They
Mics.
do.
And I know, we're the best podcast out there.
Fuck yeah.
So
Joe
it's
Rogan
like,
can blow me.
exactly.
Love you, Joe.
Fuck you, Joe. Yeah, fuck you, Joe Rogan. No, I'm kidding. You're an inspiration.
Hashtag
we
Joe
need, yeah, we need our own Jamie.
You're right. We do. Just turn around. Google that.
Well, you know how like the saying amongst our crew, "Hey fucker, hey fucker, Google that."
Google that.
I know we reached out with we actually got a question.
We did. So last episode, if you didn't catch it, we prompted you as the audience to, hey, drop some questions into the chat and we will answer them for you. And we have one currently, so thank you to that person who dropped that in. But I'm gonna read you the question and then we're gonna answer it for you. Little between the mics and audience game here, right? Okay. Bum bum bum. Insert game music here. The question is, would you rather fight 50 horses the size of a duck or 2 ducks the size of a horse?
Easy.
Okay.
Easy. 50 horses the size of a duck.
Why?
I mean, we've been duck hunting a lot. I know how much damage. Like, hold on, are we talking like bare knuckle box these things, or is it anything fair game?
They didn't prescribe how we can fight them, so like, I guess
I got a 12 gauge and I know what it could do to a duck.
And it's gonna do the same thing to a horse the size of a duck.
Damn right.
Could you imagine though, 2 ducks the size of a fucking horse? Like
that's kind of terrifying if you think about it.
Yeah, I think ostriches are weird as fuck. Imagine a duck bigger than an ostrich just fucking walking around.
No, hold on. Geese the size of a horse.
No, those fuckers are territorial, and I don't want anything to do with them.
I just remember we got our we were out hunting and we got our revenge on ones that chased us at one of the lakes. They were assholes. They started. I think we set up on the peak and we weren't in our normal blind spot.
Yeah.
And like they ended up coming after us, and we were like, "Okay, it's finally geese season." Like we've set up in the same field that they were in.
Try me, fucker.
I remember you. I remember you.
This is my hood now. Pow, pow, pow.
Yep. Turn them into jerky.
Right. Yeah, I think I have to agree with you that probably 50 horses the size of a duck. I just feel like it's gonna be just fucking flying horses, just because I'm gonna sit there and punt every one of them as they come by. Like
that little while they're flying off.
I couldn't. Oh, horse this big, it'd be the cutest little thing, just like a cute little thing.
It would, but I don't know.
It's a whole stampede of horses. 50 of them? That's a lot.
Yeah, but they can't hurt that bad.
I mean,
they're the size of a duck, so like the bigger the horse, you have to worry about them kicking you into the next century.
True.
It's gonna feel like a newborn punching you in the thigh.
Could
if they kick you?
It could. Now you and I are just imagining these horses the size of like a mallard.
Yeah.
What about the size of like one of those big ass farm ducks? Like the big mother.
I mean, it might hurt a little bit more, like a toddler with a baseball bat that he shouldn't have.
That he shouldn't have. Let me fucking make sure that's understood. I guess I also just want to see this duck the size of a horse. Like all I can envision, like if you go up against these two ducks the size of a horse, it's gonna be like the Men in Black, the first movie where the cockroach guy picks up Tommy Lee Jones and like eats him. Like that,
oh yeah,
that's all I can envision this duck doing to you.
I don't know, that terrifying. You know how they shake off their feathers? I think them doing that the size of a horse, that'd be terrifying.
Yeah. Wonder how loud they would be. Like they're annoying now. Like imagine how loud they would be the size of a horse.
Oh my god! Just remember like them fucking chirping the. I can't do it. You were always the duck caller, but like. Oh, dude, that'd be terrifying. That would be absolutely terrifying.
It's like shooting a 737 out of the sky.
Yeah, imagine if them motherfuckers went airborne on your ass.
Just Jesus Christ.
All right. So to follow up that question,
okay,
I don't remember if I asked this. Now we've had some very rough conversations at the fire department about this question. I think I've asked it on the podcast before, but I don't know if anybody answered. Who would win in a fight?
Oh, here we go. I know what this question is.
A grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla? Leave your answers down below. What are you thinking?
Well, I had an opinion before, and my opinion was silverback gorilla. I have since done enough research to know if my stance was accurate or not, and have been informed by the interwebs that I was wrong. Very, very wrong.
There's an 1.5 hour long video on YouTube breaking this down.
Oh yeah, I found it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I'm still gonna say grizzly bear.
I would agree. After all of the research that I have seen, I can't conclude any other way. I can't.
Now don't let us sway you on this, people.
We want to hear your argument.
Yeah, I want it down in the comments, and I will be reading them. And I'm just gonna politely tell you you're wrong.
You're wrong.
But I want to hear why you think you're right on the silverback gorilla.
And tell us if you would rather fight 50 horses the size of a duck or 2 ducks the size of a horse.
Yeah,
I'd be curious to see what you say there, because
I still want to, like, you brought up a good point, like the farm duck. What about a woody? What about the size of a woody?
Or fucking, is it the size of a ruddy duck that's like this big? Because fucking bring on 200 of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. I mean,
I'll run them over with my truck.
there's a broad horizon of ducks
You're
that
right.
we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking about like a merganser or
We talking about a redhead? Are we talking about a loon? Or are we talking about a wood duck?
a bufflehead? Like, come on now.
Those are just the cutest little things. Yeah.
Oh man, that was an interesting question because I'm still terrified of 2 ducks the size of a horse. Hold on, what size horse though? Like, are we talking a miniature horse or like Clydesdale?
Yeah, see, now this is where the semantics come in. Sorry to the person who gave us your question. We have more questions to your question.
Because like now, if it's a miniature horse, dude, I'm straight up Mike Tysoning with that freaking.
It's the
those
size of
2
a
ducks.
fucking ostrich at that point, or a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking full blown Budweiser Clydesdale.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
That's a big ass duck.
Do I get my 9mm or like? Because like I don't know if I'm boxing that thing, but
I can see you out there squaring up with a mallard the size of a Clydesdale.
yeah, you'll hear me. It's real. My fingers come real.
Oh, you hear?
the dust trail from that thing's just taking off. Oh, it's terrifying.
It's very terrifying.
My next question is, what the fuck is wrong with you thinking about that thing? Like, what do you do for a living?
He works with me.
Oh, never mind. That explains everything. Oh, yeah. Is this the motherfucker that needs to be coming on the podcast?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, man. Just wait until you get on this motherfucker. We got a lot to pick. I got to pick your brain.
What are your nightmares like? You got ducks the size of a horse.
I go to therapy, and by the sounds of that sounds like you need therapy.
Yeah. We're here to tell you there is BetterHelp.com.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Yet.
No free spots. Moving on.
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know. Just take away the option, right? 50 horses the size of a duck. Okay. No matter what size duck. I'm not freaking out. I'm not.
No, I'm not.
So just take that out of the way. But you put 2 motherfucking ducks the size of a horse? I don't.
I'm second guessing some things.
I don't know what's going on in my life. Is this like Honey I Shrunk the Kids? Like what the fuck happened?
I'll be reading my freaking Diet Coke can over here to see if there's any LSD in it or something. Like, because if I seen that, along with thinking that I'm completely clinically insane, I would definitely have to change my pants because I just dropped a log the size of my freaking thigh because of what I'm witnessing.
It should be like Planet of the Apes type shit. They just come up and go, "Oh no!"
Nope. We're not starting that. We've already had one movie about apes taking over the world. We don't need no fucking ducks. We would run out of bread.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even though bread, did you know bread's toxic for ducks?
I did not know that.
It's actually really toxic for them.
Why?
I don't remember.
Is it because they don't have any like gastral acid to break it down?
I think that was about it. The yeast and everything like that. It actually expands in their stomach because they don't have a certain type of enzyme to digest it.
Well, fun fact for those that don't know, geese eat pebbles because they have no digestive juices. That's how they break up the grain and stuff that they eat.
Well, I don't give a fuck about geese. They're evil little bastards.
They are, and they're from Canada. So,
oh, take that, Trudeau. I mean, wait, you're not in there anymore.
Moving on. BetterHelp.com.
Better help me.
We just fucked up big time.
Is that the pink one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fan. The elderberry or whatever it was?
Just wild berries.
The wild berry ones.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever had it. It's very good. So, Red Bull, sponsor us. We do dumb shit. You've watched people jump off the fucking moon. Sponsor us. We'll do dumb shit.
Yeah, talk about some of the shit that they do. They're just like, to get their sponsor, they're like, oh, yeah. You know, some companies are like, oh, no, you have to be prim proper. Like, you have to be not on edge. Red Bull's like, oh, you like going skydiving with a blindfold and no parachute? We got you.
Right. We'll pay for the plane.
Here, slap a couple Red Bull stickers on you.
Right. No shit. And go.
Yeah, it's just like, I love Red Bull.
You like people on edge? We're your guys. Just saying.
Red Bull gives me wings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely gives me enough energy to do my job.
The whole middle shelf of my fridge is Red Bull.
Hell yeah.
It's
But Monster has actually came out with a couple new ones that are actually pretty good.
I strictly switched to Red Bull because Monster was making the crash off of a Monster was so insane for me that like it was like somebody that just quit smoking cigarettes cold turkey after 30 years. Like I would
Ooh.
come off the Monster and like want to murder everything
Now,
in my
are
path.
you drinking regular Monster?
It
Or
was
was it
mixing. I mean, it was a mixing of.
okay, because like I like the Monster juices they have.
Hmm.
Like there's a Viking Punch and there's like, the mango one and everything like that. I don't have the crash. Like if I drink a regular green Monster, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But like the red, green, but like the white Monster's like where it's at. But I drink a lot of the juices.
Yeah, I tried and I tried different ones and like so when I realized that was happening, I went from that to like the Ghost and then I got the Ghost powdered stuff and it just I don't know. Then I went to Red Bull and I'm like, I don't feel that. Like I don't feel the hard crash. I don't feel like I want to murder somebody. It just
Yeah, Red Bull's got it where it's at.
yeah,
They got it dialed in. But the one that I get really fucked up off of is Bucked Up.
never had that.
It is terrible. If you
Really?
don't like Monster the way it is, dude, I think I've had Bucked Up like 3 times, and it felt like my heart was pounding out of my chest, my head was about to explode, and I was the crankiest motherfucker on the face of the planet whenever I was coming down off of it. Like I'd drink half a can.
It's
And it
insane.
was terrible. But like I go to the gym and I can freaking dry scoop pre-workout just fine and be 100% okay.
Are you like one of those guys that dry scoops, throws it in the mouth, and takes a swig of fucking coconut water and shakes your head?
No, I don't do coconut water. I do energy drink.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I have bad advice. But lately, like I haven't been going to the gym as much, but normally how I start my work day is I take a quick little scoop of pre-workout,
Yeah,
and then on my way to work I drink a Red Bull or something like that.
right.
So it's not bad, but Bucked Up, man, it seemed like I snorted the entire jug of pre-workout.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like Mark, he loves the Bucked Up,
Hmm.
but I can't drink it.
Yeah, I used to drink coffee, and I think that there's something inside of me that just doesn't do well, and it just like horrible. You drink a cup of coffee and you're visiting the restroom too fast, and then it's just a bad experience. And so I've leaned more on energy drinks to try to make up for that caffeine, that all of us go for. I always chuckle. There's people at my work, they're like, "Oh, how dare you drink that?" And I'm like, "Motherfucker, you're on your seventh cup of coffee.
Yeah,
Fuck off."
which has a little less caffeine count, but like Red Bull has like 200 milligrams of caffeine.
But I'm just saying, like, you can't come to me and say, this is the only can that I'm drinking today of it, and you've on your seventh cup.
Yeah,
Don't tell me I have a problem. You, mother, have a problem.
yeah. Well, the coffee is more addicting than some of the energy drinks.
Really?
Obviously, we just need the stimulant. Coffee has more stimulants in it. Like Red Bull and everything like that, they have the L-thymine and the creatine. Some have creatine in it, a like little low dose. But the caffeine is more of the
Hmm.
addictive trait
Sure.
in there. But like energy drinks technically have better vitamins inside of them, which is kind of weird. But the cocoa plant or the coffee, everything like that, has more addictive traits to it.
Yeah, you hear that, you coffee drinkers that give me shit every day of the week? It's
Yeah,
addictive. You have a problem.
yeah, you do have a problem. Now I'm literally looking for my dip
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
I think
right.
I left my full can. I got a empty one right here.
Have you seen there's this guy, it's like, what the fuck is his name? It's Becan TV or Becan TV. I don't, he takes empty dip cans and he like packs them or snaps them to like music.
Yeah.
I've gone down that rabbit hole for about 45 minutes, going from like Creed to Linkin Park to Sleep Token to Breaking Benjamin. This guy's all over the fucking place, and I'm like,
And he does the drums.
yeah, like,
So like, you got your standard, packing it.
yeah.
But like, so one of the guys at the fire department, I love you, JM. You're one of my buddies. He cannot snap. Like, watching him try to snap a dip can has been the most amusement I've had on shift in a little while. Like, he's sitting there trying to get him to do it. And he's just sitting there like,
Do it.
it is fantastic. And then he tries to do it with his Zing can.
But you're not gonna pack anything with a Zinni.
No. But it's just, I love him to death, but it was just funnier than hell because he's like, how do you guys do that? Because, like, me, my lieutenant, and everybody, you know, we dip and everything like that. And we're sitting there packing it. And then, put a dip in, and he's like,
I want to be grown like you.
I'm amazed.
You know the crazy thing about people that like use those Zen packs or whatever is like they're super thin and they're super small compared to like a normal, like if you use a pouch or whatever.
Yeah.
But when they go and empty their lip, it's like the whole fucking can is coming out of their mouth because they've packed so many of them in there. It's like,
yeah, because they don't. I think the highest is 8 milligrams.
Oh, really?
Of nicotine.
But they're fucking shoving that shit in there, man. And I'm like, jeez.
Yeah, it's like that zebra gum. Like I got a can of Zins out there because like if I have to wear my mask or anything like that, I usually just put an upper decker in because I don't know. Because I don't want to be swallowing my actual dip
in the mask.
Dip spit,
yeah,
in the mask because I don't want to throw up in my mask. But so I usually keep a can of Zins or a can of like Camel Snus or something like that in my, so I can just put an upper decker in while I'm going to work, and and I don't have to worry about spitting or anything. They lose flavor like that, so it's like that zebra gum back in the freaking 90s.
Yeah.
So that's why they're like, all right, well, I still want that nicotine, so they just throw more and more in, and I'm like, I get one. I put a pinch in and I'm good.
Yeah,
like
fucking zooming, bro. Like
sticking to the old natural, just freaking wintergreen. I have flavor all day long.
Right? I've seen this asshole also cut open like a cigarette and just scoop that shit out and fucking.
All right, those days are behind me now. I got adult money.
Hey, you done with that sweet slice, clunk?
Yep. I every now and again I'll chew on, like, I'll cut off the smoke part of a cigar.
Yeah.
And then I just put like the actual
like the butt end of it?
The butt end of it. It's actually not that bad. It's like no different than Levi Garrett or
the big leaf shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them have actually really good flavor.
They do. I do like a good cigar.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I can't remember, I'm terrible at remembering the names of them, but like this one I had like a vanilla, and then like vanilla bourbon.
Ooh.
And it was probably one of the smoothest cigars I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm a big Sweet Jane from, is it Deadwood or Driftwood? Driftwood. Sweet Jane and a good cold glass, single rock of Woodford.
See, now whenever I was drinking, that was me and Merc dabbled a lot in that, like what would go good with like what cigar and everything like that. Wild Turkey and an acid Blue Label.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. That and Famous Grouse, people are like, oh, it tastes like an ashtray. I don't know why. I loved Famous Grouse.
You know how many ashtrays he's licked in his life?
Yeah, I was like, this ain't nothing. This is
reminds me of childhood. Right.
And I was like, this is sweet.
Yeah,
I
found this combination, and Mrs. Dad was like, you're just fucking behind the 8-ball, bro. And I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, let me be excited about the shit I found out on my own, but fuck off. I was gifted a bottle of Bird Dog Apple.
Okay.
And then you take the mineral water from Sam's Club, just a regular, put it in there with that. Oh,
it's like a sparkling apple cider.
Yeah, but with liquor.
Yeah.
She goes, that's a whiskey soda. I'm like, listen, lady.
Listen, woman, I've created something here.
This is going to get marketed to everybody in the world. Okay? You're also talking to the guy that used to fill up 55-gallon drums with Bud Light in fucking college. This is new territory, okay?
Yeah, like we were kind of sheltered, like whenever we were part. Like it was either straight up Jack Daniels or straight up beer.
Yeah,
there was no in between of this fancy shit.
Yeah, where
adding sparkling water with an apple whiskey. There was no such thing as that because guess what? You would get called names in high school, and we didn't like that.
So I would sit there and drink my PBR and move on with my life.
Yeah, but like my favorite thing whenever I would like obviously you got your Jack and Coke and everything like that, but I don't know if anybody knows this, but Mountain Dew was the original whiskey mixer.
Did not know that.
Mountain Dew Code Red with Wild Turkey Rare Breed was the most fantastic thing you would ever drink in your entire life.
That's 100% of high school.
But like you could take Jack Daniels and regular Mountain Dew and it tastes fantastic.
I don't know. How would that? I'm almost as afraid of that as I am these two ducks the size of a fucking horse. Like pump the brakes a little bit. I've never had that. It just doesn't sound appealing.
It's fantastic. Huh. It tastes really good. Like, why do you think Baja Blast is such a Baja Blast? I love that. But Baja Blast was like made to mix for
it's only I completely derailed.
I heard you in my headset. God dang it. But dying real quick. But like Baja Blast was like meant for like vodkas and all that fun shit, and then they added Jim Beam to it, and apparently, like I haven't tried the Baja Blast and Jim Beam because I'm not a big fan of like Jack Daniel's Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Jack Daniel Rye, because for some reason the rye is like fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But 2 years sober, but if I would be able to drink again, I'd definitely do Rare Breed because Wild Turkey Rare Breed is just like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes good with like Coke or Mountain Dew or
Baja
Blast. I'm gonna go down to the Taco Bell and get me a Baja Blast.
Fuck me. I have to go buy some now. I don't get.
I will say, man, get different types. Like, just go to the gas station, get like a little bottle of Mountain Dew, little bottle of Baja Blast. Sometimes, like, whenever I start doing that joke, it's kind of hard. It's like starting a lawnmower, like. Because I don't know when to stop. It's just like, is it like 3 ahas or? I'm just gonna keep going because it sounds funny.
How many ahas do you give it?
All of them until my brain decides to stop. But you do that, just get like the live wire in the Code Red and just get like Old Forester or something and just mix it.
Just mix it and just get Baja.
Get Baja blasted.
And this is what happens when you ask us questions, folks. We go off the deep rails.
My camera's just fucking shaking. We're Baja blasted off.
Well, I can't see. I can't breathe. Folks, we appreciate you hanging out with us today. Drop your questions in the comments below. Next time.
Goodbye.
Fuck you. Holy shit.